Okay guys, so we are here with the room review at Mandalay Bay. We are in floor 9, room 201. Let's check it out. All right, so you walk in. First things first, fit check.
We just flew in, so we're not in our best
Very
Vegas fits yet.
All right, so that's a pretty big mirror. It's nice.
Yep. I like that it's right here. And it's literally 2 sizes.
All right, so this room is the executive king suite. So a little bit bigger than your standard room. We have closets right here. We already have our stuff in there. Put away.
This is kind of cool because it has 3 closet doors versus just 2. And it has your standardized safe.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Check the bathroom
And
next.
I think they also have 2 more that are.
Oh, I didn't even see
here that
those.
Has, everything's pretty standard. And then you have your double doors for your bathroom.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that. Okay.
And I like the bathroom. It has your double vanities. And then these are your standard MGM products.
They smell pretty good though.
Yeah, they smell pretty good. So your hand wash, body lotion, vanity kit. And they have
Separate water closet for privacy.
I always like to come in here and see if they still have the phones in here, but this one doesn't have a phone. And it has your jacuzzi tub. Actually, this one's not a jacuzzi tub. This is just a standardized. Yeah, this is just a standardized tub, but it's can definitely fit multiple people or just yourself. And then a nice shower. It's a pretty decent size. 1 or 2 people.
Yeah. And other shampoo, conditioner, body wash. That's cool that they all have the same.
The same products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty tall shower though.
Yeah, pretty big. And I like this wallpaper.
Nice. This is a decent sized bathroom. Has your magnifying mirror there. Let's get to the good stuff. King size bed. Looks pretty comfortable. I've heard the beds here are pretty comfortable anyway, so. And then we have the forbidden snack area. You can do your in-room dining, ice bucket. The TV was already on whenever we come in.
Yeah, it's on this like calming station, which is kind of nice when you first walk in. Sometimes you walk into rooms and they're not on, so it's nice to have something when you first come in.
Yeah, is there a fridge?
Has the fridge. Obviously, everything's censored and weighted.
Yeah, I think the ones here are locked.
Yeah, you have a personal yeah. I'm not even trying to open that, but there is a key.
So yes, it is. All of this stuff in here and all of this stuff is censored, so it's weighted. So even if you move it, you are getting charged for it.
Nice big drawers. Oh, a lot of drawers actually.
I know, lots of drawer space. That's pretty
Has
cool.
your outlets, HDMI, USB.
Oh, and then the switches up here too for the lamps. Okay.
And then over here you have your working desk.
It's a pretty good size too.
Yeah, it's a very big size.
Power switch on the lamp too.
And then over here you have kind of a living room area with, I believe this is a hide-a-bed. Yeah, it is. And this is a This
Wow.
is pretty big size too, so
Yeah, it is.
this room could sleep, obviously, I would say maybe 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 for
6.
sure, you could probably get 6.
Nice little lounge chairs too.
Yeah.
Coffee table. And the views. It's a little dark, but this view is going to be
Yeah, and
pretty
we're in
good.
room 201, 9th floor. So what we have are, we're facing the North Strip, and then we also have airport views. And we've never stayed this far south of this strip before. The farthest we've ever stayed is Luxor, and the farthest north we've stayed was the Mirage. So this is kind of cool to be down here now, kind of get a vibe of what's down here. And if you see the colors, a lot of the colors are the gold and this navy blue. Love the navy blue. And they have little accents of the gold between the lamps, the hardware, just little bits and pieces all over.
It's a pretty good sized room.
Yeah. And it has a glorious AC.
Oh yes, the AC unit is good.
When we got here, it says it was 96, but felt like 103. So
Put on a
made sure to
65.
crank that bad boy down.
So when we got in, they did say it was 105 here, and it is 10:13 at PM. So I'm pretty sure it's cooled down a tiny bit, but yeah, this is our room for the night here at Mandalay Bay.
For the next 3 nights.
Well, we'll see.
And we also received, not tonight, but we did receive through My Vegas, we got 2 free comped rooms. So those are not valid Fridays and Saturdays, but they're valid Sunday through Thursday. So our first 2 nights are comped, but unfortunately we did have to pay for our 3rd night, which if you don't do that, or you do, since we have 2 free comp nights, we have to actually check out of this room to then check back in this room for our 3rd night. So make sure if you happen to do that and you come on a day where it's not comped, you'll have to probably check in and then recheck in the room. We've done that several times, and this is no different. So we'll have to do that tomorrow to make sure that we're eligible for our 3rd night, Monday night.
Yes. Well, yeah, this is it. Pretty decent sized room. I'm excited to sleep. It's been a long day. We got into Vegas probably about 9:30, and so we are going to grab a pick-me-up, probably bed check.
That's a good bed. That's a
So
very good bed.
good. I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. We're gonna grab a pick-me-up, whether that be a coffee or a drink, and see where the night takes us. Might be early night. We'll see.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up on a very hot day here in Las Vegas. Hot here at the Mandalay Bay.
So we just wanted to give you our thoughts on our room. Last night we stayed in the executive king room here at Mandalay Bay Resort. This is a pretty big room.
It's very big.
It's very big. So you are staying in 786 square feet, so you have plenty of room to move around in here. It's very comfortable. You don't feel like you're crammed, anything like that.
No, there's plenty of space in this room.
So who is this room good for? So I would say really, and I mean, if you're traveling with kids, family of 4, maybe even up to 6.
I would say up to 6. It has a really big pull out. I think it's like a king size like hide a bed, so I think it's definitely big enough to sleep. You know, at least if you have kids, this is a great area for kids. On top of having a king bed, so there's plenty of space.
Yeah. You won't feel like you're on top of each other.
No.
So if you are coming for celebration, birthdays, anniversaries, again, it was just us 2 in this room, so we had plenty of space.
Yeah.
For family trips, anything like that, I think you'd be very comfortable in this room.
Great room.
Price. So the lowest that we found this room for on a Saturday, it is the beginning of August, was for $389. That could fluctuate. Again, it's August in Vegas. People are coming here for shows, concerts, pool days, things like that.
Yeah.
So obviously Fridays and Saturdays are the most expensive days that you're gonna be booking for. So that's not a bad rate though. I mean, $389 if you get a good group.
No, and I feel like for this room in particular, because it is the Executive King, I think this is a great price actually for this room, based off of the space and what you're getting. So I think $389 is actually a good price for a Saturday night in Vegas for this property.
Yeah. A little bit of pros and cons of just Mandalay Bay in general. I'd say a pro for sure is going to be location. Mandalay Bay is the last resort on the south end of the strip, very last resort. So you're closer to your Las Vegas sign, you're closer to Allegiant Stadium, things like that. So if you're here for an event like that, this area tends to get pretty packed, I'd say. And this is a huge resort. So that being said, a con, I guess depending on how you look at it,
Would be the location at the same time as well.
location and the size.
Yeah.
Again, it's a big resort, so if you are able to walk, all of those get in your steps, you're definitely going to be doing that. But it's a really big, I don't even think we've explored half of it.
Oh no, not at all. No.
Other pro, you're closer to the airport, so your Uber, Lyft is not going to be as expensive. What did we pay last night for ours?
$20. $20, and then we obviously tipped our Uber driver, so I think it came out to be $40. But it was for 9:30 at night, it was $21, and you know sometimes we've done this in the past, and it's $40-50. So we actually got a good rate last night. We actually have a really good view of the airport right here too. So we obviously, with in relation to where the strip is and where Mandalay Bay's at, we are pretty close.
Tips and tricks of staying here in Mandalay Bay. I think probably the biggest draw for Mandalay Bay people is going to be the pool. If you are a beach goer, you will love the pool.
Yeah,
it's a great pool. Entirely beach themed down to the beach sand. It has the wave pool, lazy river.
Plenty of seats, plenty of seats. And if you're bringing a floaty, a tube, you are able to air it up down there as well if you do the lazy river.
That would probably be the biggest draw to Mandalay Bay. Again, if you're coming for a convention, it is connected to the convention center.
I would say too, if you are getting an Uber or a Lyft, the drop-off, it's kind of in an odd location in relation to check-in. Kind of have to go through the lobby of some sort, but you kind of have to go through the casino, and you have to go through all the area towards the back of the resort. So the lobby is not right there. You're gonna have to walk a little bit. So you have plenty of luggage and you have family and whoever you're with, you might have to just walk just a little bit to get to check-in. So that is one thing that just keep in mind, is it's not right as you are getting dropped off.
Another tip is, for this trip we did the mobile check-in, so it did help us out because we did have a later flight. So we got in later last night, and we were already checked in before our flight even left. So once we did get dropped off, we just hit our mobile check-in, and we do like to have physical keys also. So you do have the option on the MGM Rewards app to print a physical key card, and you will just go down to mobile check-in at the front desk, and you can get it that way just with the little iPad that they have out there, and come straight up to your room. So there's no waiting in lines, anything like that. So,
which we've been here plenty of times. I've actually never seen that before, but maybe it's because you take care of that. But yeah, super simple and real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that is all that we have for you this time. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about planning your Vegas trip, where to stay, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to us. And we will see you all in our next one.
Bye, guys.